The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 15, the final episode of the series, which, sad to say, but I honestly am glad the show is ending because the show really got repetitive at a certain point. I really appreciate that by the end of this episode, we see the Zillo Beast unleashed and stuff, which is great because people have been begging for that plot point to be followed up on. Finally, did get followed up on. That was cool. And I don't really have too much to say about this episode. It was a very satisfying finale. They break out all the clones and all that stuff, and I was really worried that they wouldn't wrap up everything in a satisfying way in just one episode, but that's because I was unaware this episode was double length. So this is basically like almost an hour long episode that wraps up everything pretty satisfyingly. I just don't really get why we had that Asajj Ventress episode in this season, hinting that Omega might be force sensitive, because that kind of went nowhere. Where in this episode, at the end, Bad Bad gets all these clones. They're able to have their kind of peaceful life, and you see Hunter all old and gray as Omega goes off to join the rebellion and be a pilot. It's like, okay, but like, I like all that stuff. I think all that stuff's fantastic. But at the same time, like, why did we waste an episode slot when we could have, like, maybe addressed some other character like Sid or something, and maybe give them more closure or something, instead of doing what we did here. It's just, for me, I don't know. I didn't like that. But it is what it is. It was a good episode, though.